Greetings, everyone, and welcome to Truth Council 23 with me, your sister friend, Truth Nunez, and our spiritual council. We're so honored, grateful, and thankful to be here with all of you to share today's collective energetic read, keeping in mind we're reading collective energies. So take what resonates and leave what doesn't. You are and forever will be the masters of your experiences of what you will or what you will not into this creation. It is totally up to you, my lovies. We're going to go ahead and get started right away by honoring and thanking our spiritual council. I want to honor and thank my grandmama, Abuelita Gladys Nunez Maldonado. I also want to honor and thank my grandpapa, Abuelito Felix Antonio Nunez. Santa Agua. I invite you to do the same. I do honor and thank. Nigeria could be significant for some. I invite you to honor whatever religious force, whatever spiritual force, whatever makes you feel good, grounded. And Kenya's coming into grounded and connected to the all as you are in this experience. You can also take a moment of silence to be in silence with yourselves, and that's also more than enough. Let's get started, my lovies. Thank you so much, my lovies. Thank you for your likes, your shares, your comments, your subscribes. Thank you for our day ones and our in-betweens and our more recent subscribers. Thank you so much, my lovies. Thank you for everybody. Thank you for co-creating this work, my lovies. It's really such a blessing, my lovies. I reflect upon this, I wouldn't say all day, every day, but pretty close. Pretty close, my lovies. I'm so honored to do this work for you. Thank you so much for your donations, my lovies. It's really meant a lot the last few days. Again, I don't know what it is in the air. Maybe it's the heat, you know? The heat gets people to be a little bit more violent, a little bit more ballsy, a little bit more aggressive, a little bit more out there, a little bit more, all types of creations, all types of ideas, all types of heat. And so, you know, again, the last few days, it's been, you know, a hyper vigilance, to say the least. And, just the fact that you're also hyper vigilant and, you know, protecting this work and supporting me really through these difficult times of challenge. Again, I will say it again because Spirit has told us and Spirit's made it very clear. There's nothing to fear, but also know that this is all being done deliberately. And Spirit's taking it, you know, Spirit's taking it, and Spirit will have the last laugh in my life. And I'm Spirit's wife, my lovies, but you know, the fact that I'm your spiritual wife too, my lovies, and you come here and you support with your thoughtful and thought-provoking energy and comments and sincerity of your soul. You support with, you know, the donations. It's really meant a lot the last few days. It's really meant a lot, my lovies. Again, if it wasn't for you, my lovies, I wouldn't have gas to move or food to eat. And so that even there, and I got to wash laundry too. Look at that, my lovies. So, you know, again, I thank you. I really thank you. Your sister friend's not looking to splurge. I'm just looking to be able to get to where I'm going, my lovies. And I have angels that are consistently blessing me over the last few days. Shout out to the females. Shout out to you women, my lovies, and to my men too. But I have to say it's been females that have been really looking out, you know. And I'm sure that you have your things going on, but the fact that, again, I believe everything happens for a reason, and the fact that you give, you know, I think it says a lot. You know, even if you gave $5, I think it says a lot, my lovies. Again, I'm not looking to become a millionaire off of anybody. I'm just looking to survive, my lovies, while I have millionaires or people that have access to millions attacking me. And I have, look at you. I don't know, some of you are millionaires. Some of you got a lot of money. But look at you, my lovies. You find it in your soul to, you know, let her eat. At least look at what she's doing for us. Let her eat. You know, it means a lot. How to save a life. You hear the whole thing? We need more compassion on this planet, my lovies. We do. We do. Radical compassion. And that's you, my lovies. Thank you so much. Again, thank you. It really means a lot. If you want to contribute, you can look at the pinned comment. All of the information is there where you can send a donation. We have to get Sage for our page, my lovies. It's an essential. I want to thank you for sunshine and thank you for rain, my lovies. Thank you for joy and thank you for pain. Thank you, my lovies. This means a lot. You don't understand. I know it means a lot because Spirit's giving us, like, it's not about this moment. It's a bigger thing. And some of you, you get it. Some of you, you get it. You get it, my lovies. You get it. And I'm just thankful. I'm thankful, my lovies. I'm like, ooh, wow. What's up with someone's hand? Someone punched something? I'm just so thankful, my lovies. Someone has an issue between these two fingers. I'm thankful. I'm thankful for you. I adore you. Let spirit adorn us. Anyways, let's get started by here we go with the throat chakras. It's almost like a throat chakra, heart chakra activation type thing, but we're moving. We're going through it. We're flowing through it. We want to thank our ancestors. We want to thank all of the ancestors, all of the trusted guides that protect and love and guide all of us and bless all of us, because we're all in this together. There could be heaven on earth, my lovies. There could be. So people coming together from diverse backgrounds, my lovies. I love that stuff. I love that fluff, my lovies. Here we go with the marshmallow fluff. Oh shit, we got marshmallow fluff back in the field. But welcome everybody. We want to honor and thank our ancestors. I want to honor and thank my grandmama, Abuelita Gladys Núñez Maldonado. I also want to honor and thank my grandpapa, Abuelito Felix Antonio Núñez. And again, I invite you to do the same. You can honor whatever religious force, whatever spiritual force. Someone's listening to something. It's like, I want to hear. Whatever religious force, whatever spiritual force, whatever makes you feel good, grounded, and connected to the all as you are in this experience. You can also take a moment of silence to be in silence with yourselves, and that's also more than enough, my lovies. Let's get started. For those of you who are interested, so we have officially started uploading on the Spanish channel. So Spirit said we're going to do a dedicated Spanish channel. So we have officially launched that. So we started that yesterday. The first video went up yesterday. So check that out. Or if you want to share with those who speak Spanish around you. We do get a lot of Spanish speaking energy here, which I'm not surprised. So if you want to check that out. So we're going to start doing that. So it will be basically, you know, just a version of this channel in Spanish. So channeled Spanish messages. And yeah. So check that out, my lovies, or share that with your loved ones, or, you know, someone that speaks Spanish only, or they understand more Spanish than not. I grew up, so my first language was Spanish, my lovies. My first language, we spoke Spanish. Both of my parents were born in the Dominican Republic, and then they immigrated to the United States in the 80s, and in the mid to late 80s, and I was born in New York, my lovies, New York City. But I consider myself a Rhode Islander. I mean, I don't consider myself a Rhode Islander. I consider that I grew up in Rhode Island because I spent most of the time there, and definitely my teenage years. We were always back and forth, but my teenage years were spent in Rhode Island, and so I feel like I grew up there. But I was born in New York. I was born in New York City, Manhattan, and both of my parents immigrated to the United States in the 80s. And so both of them spoke Spanish. My father spoke more English than my mother, but we spoke Spanish at home. So I didn't learn English until I got to school. So my first, from kindergarten to about second grade, I was in ESL. And then when we moved to New York and I was in school there at third grade, I think that's when they actually switched me to English. And then we came back to Rhode Island, and then I was in English from there. But it's curious, I studied in the Dominican as well. I lived with my grandparents for a while, and everything is coming in for a reason. For some of you, you've traveled a lot, or you've lived in different, like, it's almost like there are these schools, it's lifestyle of the rich and the famous. There's I think it's in France. And it's one of like the most like prestigious schools in the world. And I forgot the name of it, but they learn English, they learn French. It's like a boarding school. For some of you, boarding schools in the field, how interesting, my lovies. In the Dominican, I got an experience like that. It was a private school, but you know, it was a Catholic school, and I went there for a year, or Catholic, like, centered or based, and I went there for a year, and or not a year, it wasn't a full year, but when I came back, they tried to put me in ESL again in the 7th grade, and it's in the 8th grade, and it's like, no, why would I go to ESL? I know English. And they're like, yeah, but you could be a bridge. You could be a bridge, my lovies. They're like, you could be a bridge between like the English speakers and the Spanish speakers. And I'm like, I don't know if that's gonna work, because they don't speak English, they only speak Spanish. And it was curious. For some of you, this new friend energy, or making a new friend, maybe it's from a different cultural background, maybe it's from a different social background, or a different economic background. Maybe for some of you, it's from a different, I don't know. I'm getting like diversity and people coming together from different backgrounds, like genuinely, like honestly, or people with different religious beliefs or different spiritual beliefs, or again, because Spirit was emphasizing earlier today how I've met so many different people from so many different backgrounds, so many different walks of life, and it's like I want to like write something, or write something, or like not maybe like research. For some of you, research studies have been very present. It's like I want to be able to like see how people work together. Again, I'm an industrial psychology major, and I'm currently in my doctorates for business administration, which is curious because my associates, it's like I went full circle. My associates was in business administration. I switched to psychology for my bachelor's. My master's was first in social and community psychology, and then I switched over to another program with the University of Phoenix, and I went for industrial psychology. And now we're doing a full circle. So now we're doing business administration, doctorates in business administration. So it's like going full circle. But again, everything is coming in for a reason, my lovies. Research has been very present. For some of you, like your dissertation or stuff like that, that's been very, very present. Maybe you have to revisit. For some of you, if you've already gotten your doctorates, like you need to, or someone around you, they need to revisit what they wrote about. Because I was thinking a lot about like just what to write about. For some of you, Spirit really wants you to write a book. This energy has been very present. Maybe you're trying to like put pieces together. Maybe you have to get diverse study. You know what Spirit was also giving us, like when actors, when they're preparing for a role and they like live the role, so they can capture the essence and the energy of the role, so they start to like live the role, they start to lose a lot of weight or gain a lot of weight. For some of you going on a date, there's something there for some. Maybe it has to do with acting. For some, you have to like really prepare for a role. Spirit really wants you to prepare something, and it has to do with reading something like a script, or writing something like a script, or a book, and it has to do with all of the research or the knowledge that you have prepared. It goes based on your life experiences. Everything is coming in for a reason. Maybe for some of you, it has to do with the fact that you went to boarding school or you've traveled. It's very curious energy, Definitely typing. For some of you, you type a lot. For some of you, someone has carpal tunnel. You type a lot. Like a lot. My hands hurt. Do you like what you do? Maybe for some of you, Spirit wants you to switch. Maybe for some of you, Spirit wants you to do something else. Spirit wants you to stop being a bitch. For some, this was coming in. I'm just a messenger. Love you, bye. Hope you don't die. Hope you don't fry. I don't know, it's like a redirection of your energy, of your inner chi. Very interesting, my lovies. That's how y'all feel. Just being honest, just being real. Vamos, to the all, to your unconditional love and your mercy, to your divine wisdom. So you're all knowing, to your all being, to your all seeing power, what are the highest messages, the most truthful messages, the most just messages. To mi abuelita Gladys Núñez Maldonado. To mi abuelita Gladys Núñez Maldonado. To mi abuelita Gladys Núñez Maldonado. To mi abuelito Félix Antonio Núñez. To mi abuelito Félix Antonio Núñez. To mi abuelito Félix Antonio Núñez. To my mama Merced. To my mama Merced. To my mama Merced. To Shango. To Shango. To Shango. To Yemaya. To Yemaya. To Yemaya. To Papa Legba. To Papa Legba. To Papa Legba. To Elegua. To Elegua. To Elegua. To Oshun. To Oshun. To Oshun, to Ogun, to Ogun, to Ogun, to la Santa Muerte, to la Santa Muerte, to la Santa Muerte, to Kalima, to Kalima, to Kalima, to Krishna, to Krishna, to Krishna. Something about St. Patrick's Day, to Buddha, to Buddha, to Buddha, to all of the trusted, loving ancestors of all of those co-creating this work. What are the highest messages, the most truthful messages, the most just messages? To all of the trusted, loving ancestors of all of those co-creating this work. And what are the highest messages, the most truthful messages, the most just messages? To all of the trusted, loving ancestors of all of those co-creating this work. What are the highest messages, the most truthful messages, the most just messages? To the all, to your unconditional love and your mercy, to your divine wisdom, to your all-knowing, to your all-being, to your all-seeing power. To the all, to your unconditional love and your mercy, to your divine wisdom, to your all-knowing, to your all-being, to your all-seeing power. To the all, to your unconditional love and your mercy, to your divine wisdom, to your all-knowing, to your all-being, to your all-seeing power. What are the highest messages, the most truthful messages, the most just messages? In love and truth and courage, in love and truth and wisdom, in love and truth and honor, in love and truth and justice, in love and truth and courage, in love and truth and wisdom, in love and truth and honor, in love and truth and mercy, in love and truth and courage, in love and truth and wisdom, in love and truth and honor, in love and truth and judgment. What is up? What is up? What is up? Hot stuff. How's it flowing, my lovies? How's it going, my lovies? What's popping, my lovies? What's cracking, my lovies? We're reading for my darlings. Reading for my darlings. Reading for my darlings. It is true. We're reading for you and we love you. You know that is true, my lovies. Let's do it, my lovies. Get to it, my lovies. Do it, my lovies. Get to it, my lovies. That's how we feel. Just being honest, just being real. Justin, Jesse, Justine, Jeremy. A bunch of J's. What's up, J's? What's up to the J's? John. Oh, the name Jonathan came in last night. Jonathan. We have the name Kevin. We have the Neffy, Calvin. We have the name Neremiah or something like that. But what is up, everybody? What is up? What is up, everybody? Welcome. That's Malcolm. Malcolm's here too. Dang, my lovies. Everybody. So we are reading for the 23rd energy, 2-3 energy, July 23rd, Gregorian, July 23rd, 2024. Keeping in mind that we're reading for whenever Spirit needs us to read for. There are endless ways to tell time. We just use the Gregorian time frame to frame time in a certain way. 2 and 3 energy in numerology is 5 energy. And what does 5 energy bring? Creative expression, especially in work situations with that Mars energy. So we have definitely creative juices flowing. 5 energy is all about art. It's all about liberating oneself. This energy of liberating oneself, it has been very, very present. So for some of you, could be feeling very liberated, like a renewal of energy. So now you take, energies from conflicts and pettiness, and you take that and you use that for creation. You use that for co-creation. You could be creating with a team at work. So you could be feeling very collaborative with that Aries energy, that Emperor energy. For some of you, could be collaborating with your father or a father figure. You could be collaborating with an organization of men. For some of you, you're creating with Ben. For some of you, you're creating Bend, Oregon. You're an organ donor. For some of you, someone's an organ donor, and for some of you, someone's a stoner. But you're creating, you're co-creating, you're collaborating, you're doing all of this good stuff. For some of you, 5 energy is very artsy energy. For some of you, you may want to, again, get things on paper, start writing, start getting ideas. Or for some of you, you may need to start doing some research. You may need to start asking questions, maybe create a questionnaire. Maybe use ChatGPT for some of you to create a questionnaire. Maybe for some of you, you need to start kind of getting ideas on paper or start drawing things or sketches. Ta-da! The seeds that need to be harvested to go get planted. Yay, my lovies. Yay. Something's great. Something is great. It's great. Something great is in the field for you. Spirit wants you to just create, my lovies. Spirit wants you to create, to be in co-creative. You could be co-creating with people. We have seen, again, new business partners, new friends, new energies coming in, and Spirit wants you to be open to that. Spirit wants you to be open to new energies, new flow. For some of you, you could be feeling very anxious as Spirit is asking you to let go. Let go. For some of you, Spirit's going to ask you to let go. For some of you, you may have to sell stuff and let go, or offer up. This offer up energy, let go energy has been very present. Spirit wants you to just let go and trust the flow. For some of you, you have been harboring a lot of resentment for a while. You have been harboring a lot of resentment for a long time. Spirit just wants you to relax. Just relax. Let it go. Don't think so much. You don't have beef. For some of you, you don't have beef, my lovies. Don't make dramas that you don't need to. I've seen young and old people just making dramas that they don't need to. Just don't make dramas you don't need to, my lovies. This is coming in for a reason. Something feels really nasty, but I'm trying to work through it. Just don't make dramas you don't need to, my lovies. Spirit wants you to just be in flow and be in creative spaces. Don't go out of your way. Right now is not the time to go out of your way for anyone. Spirit will bring you the resources you need. Don't go out of your way, especially not for greed or possessiveness. Spirit was giving us for some, it's also important. I've never understood. Let's do the getting to know truth, getting to know you. Spirit wants us to do the getting to know truth, getting to know you, my lovies. I've never understood people that fight for something that's not theirs. You get what I mean? Like, if Spirit wants something to be for you, it shouldn't be that hard. It should flow naturally. I've seen, for example, there's this song, Hawker, dog, you're a stalker. Girls, Southern girls wanna have fun. Have you ever watched that video by Dipset, for some of you? In that video, they start by making fun of a man who's a stalker and who's obsessed with a female that's like, you ain't my man, and he's like trying to claim her as her husband or as her partner, and she's like, dude, you ain't my man, you're a stalker, and they all start clowning him. For some of you, don't put yourself in that position, my lovies. Don't. That's not energetically, that's never a good thing. Self-respect is sexy. Self-respect is sexy. Self-respect is sexy. I don't care your condition. In the Dominican, we, like, again, the spirituality, spiritual work thing, you see it in the culture. We say, do not go putting love spells on people. Don't go fucking chasing people around. And definitely do not claim something that is not yours, my lovies. I'm not talking about you have a crush on somebody who's like, dang, that's my crush. Like, you know, silly stuff like that. You know, like what your sister friend does with Quincy. You know, but to go out of my way to try to control someone that is not mine, that's not only illegal, but dangerous. You start to planning around their life, thinking they're going to be your partner. For some of you, there's someone that, again, everything is coming in for a reason. There's someone that doesn't even fucking know you and they think they know you. Again, this is like people coming here. I'm like, I'm a channeler, my lovies. And I can be very respectful to anyone that's very respectful to me. I could also block anyone that's not respectful. I'm not arguing with anybody. I love you, my lovies. Bye. Have a good life. Peace, my lovey. Spirit tells me what to do. I'm a good spirit's wife. By the way, my lovies, if you are, everything's happening for a reason. If you post a comment, my lovies, and you don't see it right away, do not fret. Someone made a bet. Don't fret, my lovies. If you make a comment and you don't see it right away, it takes a delay because some of the comments, I still don't really understand how the algorithm works. But it works. It works. I like what it's being, I like what it's been doing. Spirit agrees. So, but it does, I have it to hold all comments. So I have to go through all the comments. That's what I initially thought that it was going to do, but the bots took it upon themselves to do what they want to do. So it holds like certain comments. Certain comments get through. Oftentimes I notice, like, if I've approved someone's comments already, then they get through anyways, but I check them anyway. Again, every comment gets filtered by Spirit. I ask Spirit, should I leave this comment there? Even if it's the best comment on the planet. I ask Spirit, should I leave this comment there? Spirit says, yes, we leave it there. And then from there, you know, Spirit will say respond or don't respond. Spirit will also tell me delete that comment or block that person. Sometimes Spirit just says just delete the comment but don't block the person. Sometimes Spirit says block the comment and the person. So again, I go through all of the comments. If you don't see your comment by like the second or third day, just know that Spirit said no. If you see your comment and it's a little delayed, is because I have to go through all the comments, my lovies, because I really have to protect the congregation, my lovies. I told you. I mean, there's all types of people that come here, my lovies. It's open for a reason, but Spirit also has, you know, provisions so that we can, you know, for some of you, you're going to have to do that. You're going to have to filter something or filter someone. This wasn't the preliminary for you. For some of you, people that think they know you and they don't know you, my lovies. Again, I say here, like, I'm here for spiritual work. I am here as a servant to God. And via that, I am here to serve you in this purpose. I'm sharing, by the way, my lovies, thank you, my lovies. I appreciate you. I share these gifts because it's not just a Truth Nunez. This gift was not made for me. If it was up to me, I would be using this gift, right? Like for selfish reasons. I can't use this gift for selfish reasons. I'm here for you. I am here for you. Spirit brought me here for you. Spirit's saying, this is the work I need you to do. As Spirit's daughter, this is the work I need to do. So this gift is not, it's of this vessel, but it's not for this vessel, my lovies. This gift is actually yours for you to cherish and to support. That being said, I'm here for this work. I love the compliments and the comments. I love your sincere love. I love your love, my lovies. I love your love. But there's a lot of me that, you know, is put on the back burner to be here for you, my lovies. You get it? If you get it, you get it. If you get what I'm trying to say, you get it. It's like someone could be watching you every day and they think they know you, my lovies. They don't know you. They don't know you. They don't know you. They swear they know you. Again, I'm getting, this could be someone that has a crush or an obsession. It feels like an obsession. It feels sick. Someone feels, my stomach hurts. They feel sick. They feel like they do stuff like this. Someone, since they were a child, they've been insecure. They don't know how to bond. They don't know how to love. I'm getting spirits giving us Lil Wayne how to love. Someone doesn't know how to love, and they want you to teach them out of obsession. You teach yourself how to love. Truth Nunez, I have to go within and learn from Spirit how to love. No one's going to teach you how to love. Someone's like obsessed. They're creepy too. For some of you, someone thinks they know you. They don't know you. They don't know you. They don't know you at all. They think they do. They be placing bets on you. This was coming in. They don't know you at all. Someone may need to get arrested. This arrest energy has been present. Have you ever spent the night in jail with this energy? For some of you, someone's even trying to get you arrested. For some of you, Spirit was giving us in the preliminary, someone has a domestic. This could be someone who has a domestic charge. Spirit was giving us in the preliminary, someone you know, or someone you don't know or vaguely know is trying to get you in trouble with the law because they think that you're going to ask them to rescue you. Someone's a delusional. They think they have this weird delusional plan. Someone's nuts. Like, this is, look at this scheme. Look at these schemes. Some people be up to illegal schemes. Like, this person could do themselves justice by learning the law. I was getting, someone's trying to get you in trouble with the law or get you in trouble in some way because they think that you're going to come to them. Like, this is some type of come to me spell. They think you're going to come to them if you're in trouble. And it's like, you're the last person I would ever call ever again. If I ever did call you for support, you're a psycho. You showed me how psycho you are. How can you not see it? Like, how do you not? At some point, don't you? I do that, my lovies. Do you do this, my lovies? Maybe for some of you, Spirit's asking you to do this. If this is you, my lovies, again, take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Sometimes we have to sit with ourselves. I don't care how old we are. There are people that go their whole lives without asking themselves, what have I really been up to? Like, conscious living type of energy. This is what's coming in. I'm just a messenger here. If you could be given, look, somebody even wants to kill you. Psycho energy. The obsession is real. I'm just the messenger here. It's the energy. It's the energy in the field. The last couple of days, it's just what it is. Sometimes it's sunshines and rainbows. Sometimes it's Quincy and love. Sometimes it's also creepy and Quincy at the same time. At the same damn time. Someone likes to have threesomes, foursomes, and more sums. If you could be given the date of your death, would you want to know it? Someone's planning to kill you. They want to end things for you. Again, they want to see you in jail or they want to end things for you. This is a no remorse and no regret. This is someone that lives with no remorse and no regret, yet they're falling apart. And they made some type of bet. Look at this man walking with a cane. Someone could walk with a cane. It's like they're falling apart and they don't question why. I'm just the messenger. What's your biggest insecurity? Because I'm feeling insecure people. This is the energy. This one's never shown its face. What's your biggest insecurity? I'm feeling someone from their childhood. For some of you, this is you, my lovies. For some of you, this is someone you're dealing with. Someone from their childhood has never asked themselves, why am I so insecure? Like someone is super insecure. I am getting someone that for some of you, you rejected this person or this person felt rejected by you in some way. And so they sought revenge. They have never sat to do the spiritual work. Someone can go to church. I'm getting Catholic. Everything came in earlier for a reason. Someone could be something about Roman Catholic. I don't know. Beta males and weak egos. This was present yesterday. Or females, beta females and weak egos. What's your biggest insecurity? Today was my biggest insecurity. Actually, no, this one's come out before. What's my what's my biggest insecurity today, my lovies? I'm feeling quite secure at this particular time. I'm feeling quite secure at this particular time. Oh, look, police. What's my biggest insecurity? I've always been really good at manifesting protection. Even when I went to Gabon, they noticed, they're like, look at you. You summoned, when I felt like I was in danger, like when I felt like my life was on the line, I summoned, everything is coming in for a reason. I summoned an army. There was a general, not a general. For some of you, a general is involved in a situation. Everything is coming in. And for some of you, go to the general and save some time. Insurance, general insurance. A soldier walked by as I was having like a little bit of a panic attack. And they're like, relax. Just relax. Just relax. Like I had to. For some of you, you're good at summoning protection for yourself. It's like Inception. Inception was very present yesterday. I don't feel insecure at this particular time. I feel very secure in my space. I feel very secure with my people, my lovies. Is what you're doing... There it is. It's an energy thing. You can't lie. It's a frequency thing. It's an energy thing. You saw how the energy shifted? Because is what you're doing now what you always wanted to do growing up? Absolutely, my lovey. Spirit couldn't have done a better job at manifesting you and me and this. Spirit couldn't have done a better job, my lovies. Granted, I also do readings outside of this context. Granted, I also do other things that I love to do. Granted, you know, again, my HR work is very important to me. My studies are very important to me. I've always been a researcher by nature. I love to study things. I love to explore things. I'm also very spontaneous, so I like to just get up and go sometimes. And I love to travel. Everything I've been doing, it's what I've wanted to do. On my way here, that freedom, that spirit, I've always been a very I'm a traditionalist in a way, but I also like my freedom. And what I wanted to do is what I'm doing now. Everything is coming in for a reason. Absolutely. Absolutely. Spirit couldn't have done a better job. Idaho, Aya Health. There was a long time healthcare for some of you. You work in healthcare or someone works in healthcare. There was a long time where I was like, I froze up for a while and I'm like, but Spirit needed us to go through like that that frozen state. I was actually, no, my energy was actually put in a freezer by my family. They did ritual work. Someone put someone in a freezer to try to freeze their life. My God, someone's playing too much. They're doing too much. Someone's doing too much. They're just doing too much. Name the worst quality. Jesus. Name the worst quality you cannot tolerate in a partner. Someone fucking doing too much. Like, they doing too fucking much. It's like too much. Too much. Too much. Too fucking much. This is too much. It's just too much. This is what it feels like. It's too much. My God, it's just too much. When you gonna stop? It's like, this is what it feels like. Someone hired a cop, like, fucking obsession. I'm seeing this movie, my God. You know what I'm seeing? There's this, it's not a movie, it's like a mini series on Netflix. It was like Le Bazaar, and it was based on this story that happened. Something happened in France a long time ago. This was like in the 1800s, and they had like a big bazaar, and it was like in like a warehouse of sorts, and you can come in and buy stuff, and the way it was all set up, it was really, really tight in there, a lot of people crowding in there, but you would go and you would get, it's like a flea market of sorts. And they were doing this, and there was a fire that happened, so the building burned down and a lot of people died. And this whole movie, like, it turned into like the series turned into like a little drama, and they followed the people's lives and how they were connected, and officers and all this. And there was this crooked, cruel man. This is this energy, male or female, take it how it resonates. This crooked, cruel, obsessive man, possessive. He had a woman that he obsessed about, but she never wanted him. But I guess they had some type of connection at some point. And this man, like, even killed another man that wanted this woman. This is this type of energy. Someone is fucking creepy. For some of you, this is someone you barely know that has tried to be fucking relevant. Like, they are forcing it. It's like enforcing something. Someone could be in law enforcement. This is what it feels like. It's like they are forcing something that doesn't exist. Something should have ended a long time ago. Name the one worst quality you cannot tolerate in a partner. A delusional, that's not my partner. It's not my partner trying to force a connection that doesn't fucking exist. Spirit also did give us this in the preliminary. Name the one worst quality you cannot tolerate in a partner or a drill instructor. A deal breaker. A deal breaker for me, in a real relationship with somebody, would be someone that's a liar. That's for me, that's essence. Someone that's a liar. From there, other things, there are other standards that are important to me, like loyalty, someone that is, kind, generous, someone that's very supportive, someone that is open to love and affection and emotional stability is important to me. But first and foremost, truth is very important to me. Truth is very important to me. What trait do you envy in others? Anyone who's been here long enough, I do not envy others, my lovies. That's why I get to do this work, because I'm not a jerk, my lovies. I like to see everybody happy. I like to see everybody win. Some people say that. I really mean it. I will give good advice, whatever spirit needs me to give, regardless of what, my ego believes. At the end of the day, especially in my private reads, I think it shines through a little bit more. This public context is just, I'm just channeling whatever energy is present. And even then, sometimes I try to filter those things. But I don't envy others, my lovies. I don't, because this type of crazed possession is really out of envy and jealousy. There's an underlying tone of envy and jealousy. I can't be you. I can't possess you. I can't beat you. Envy was very present in the preliminary. Actually, in the Oracle of Mirrors, Spirit gave us jealousy. People that are jealous, people that are envious. It's like, I want what you have just because. We have here inheritance. Someone who envies your inheritance. For some of you, someone who envies your victory. For some of you, someone envies your love. Someone envies your love. For some of you, someone in law. Someone in law or works in the courts. We got a lot of envy here. Someone envies also that you get divine justice. They have to go through crooked justice, pay crooked officials, and God always steps in for you. They hate that too. I'm telling you, I don't feel love in the field. I feel obsession and craze. I don't envy anyone, my lovies. I don't envy anyone. There's no one that I'm like, I want to be that person. I want to be in their shoes. People that fucking stalk people every single day that they hate and they want to destroy doesn't make sense to me. Does not make sense to me at all. It does not. That's why I can't be a kidnapper or a thief or a liar or a cheater. I can't do any of those things. I can't be a woman beater or a man beater. I can't do any of those things. Why? Because it doesn't make sense to me. I don't envy anyone, and I don't want to harm anyone. I don't want to harm anyone. I want people to do great. Everybody. I want everyone on this planet to do great. Some people, I don't want to talk to them. Some people, I would rather stay away from them. This energy, I would rather stay away from. This is personally me. Does that mean I want to harm anybody? Absolutely not. That's how they process it. They're like, oh, you don't want to stay away from me? I'm going to chase you some more. Stop. Get your composure. A cop is involved in a situation. Of the people in this room, and there it is, I would not want to trade lives with anybody. Someone wants to trade lives with someone's a fucking obsessed nut job. No offense. Love you. Of the people in this room, who do you want to trade lives with? No one. I hope these are, I'm a reflection of you, my lovies. I'm just reading the energies. What's the one thing that people always misunderstand about you? Always? This question always. Oh, look. Ooh. To cancel? What is that? Hold on. Oh, shit. What was that? Dang. What was that? Dang. We're not worried about it. What's the one thing people always misunderstand about you? Always? Always? Spirit saying sincerity. I'm very sincere. I'm very sincere. I don't know if it's always, but Spirit saying my sincerity. I'm very sincere. So I don't live in my fears. If I offer you love, I offered you real love. And when it's time to go and let go of something, it doesn't mean the love is not there and that it wasn't real. It was real. It's just it's time to go. I'm really good with closing chapters and opening chapters. I love getting to know new people, but I also am not clingy. I'm not clingy at all. I don't like clinginess. I don't like codependency. I don't like obsession. I'm very sincere. I feel deeply for people. I feel very deeply. Hello. I feel very deeply for people. But I also know how to let people go and grow. I'm not growing with everyone. Not everyone on this, and yet I am. That's the beauty of it. Not everything I'm not going to be invited to everything everyone on this planet does. I don't need to be invited to everything that everyone on this planet does. There are certain things that certain people on this planet do that I'm like, I will never sit at the table with you, my lovey. You enjoy your table, though, if that's what you feel like you need to do. And then wherever that takes you in your life, that's your karma, whatever you have to live out. Me, I'm going this way. And that's okay. I still feel deeply for you. Just because I feel deeply for someone, just because a lot of people, it's like curious to me because I've had a lot of people tell me like, you were flirting with me. And I'm like, I was? Was I? I don't think so. I was just being loving like I am to anyone. Spirit's giving us this example of this man. Everything is coming in for a reason. Spirit's giving us this example of this man in Florida that I met. I used to, at the time, I got my realtor's license and I was hired by Keller Williams and I would ride my bike to the office. And this man was stalking me for a while. And he pulled up one day and he's like, yeah, a few men in that area were like that. He pulled up to me one day, maybe for some of you, there's a few men acting like this or a few women, take it how it resonates. Something about Queen Latifah. He came up to me one day and he's like, a hidden play. He came up to me one day and he's like, hey, there's something you don't see, my lovies. He came up to me one day and he's like, hey, an old dark-skinned lady. So about Darth Vader, Luke, I am your father. This Luke, I am your father energy has been very present. And something about Lucas. Someone has like an issue with paternity for some of you. He came up to me and he's like, hey, and Aubrey O'Day has been very present too. And something about Odell. Something about Odell. he came up to me and he's like, hey, I seen you riding your bike. You know, what's up? I'm like, hey, hi, how's it going? He's like, I stopped at the gas station. Someone's gay. Something about Gail. I stopped at the gas station and it was a fail. I stopped at the gas station and I'm like, hey, how's it going? And he said, hi, how's it going? Blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, hey, someone's going to show a pregnancy. And I'm like, hey, yeah, everything's going great, blah, blah, blah. And he's like, oh, what did he say to me? He's like, oh, so what's up? Like, I don't know. He was trying to like talk to me. And I'm like, nothing much, just here. Yeah, just, I was being kind to him. And he's like, okay, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, yeah. And then a female walks by. And he's like I say hi to her. And he's like, oh, I see. Is that how you go? And I'm like, what do you mean? He's like, oh, I see. That's what you like? I'm like, that's what I like? I'm like, I love everybody. He's like, oh, you love everybody. Homie was so like in his projections, trying to project sexuality to something that didn't fucking exist. So there's something coming in for a reason. For some of you, you're going to have to deal with someone that's like, they are projecting something that does not exist. And Spirit wants you to Spirit wants you to stay focused. Because someone's misunderstanding something about you. They're thinking that again, a bet is in the field. So some people, they bet stupid things. It's like a bet is in the field. I bet you I can get her, or I bet you I can get him. And it's like, you live a life of sin. Stop. Just stop, my lovies. Just because someone's kind to you doesn't mean you're getting anything or anyone. It's like people that they do things out of interest. Like they come in with their perversions. They could even see like maybe you're really kind to somebody that you see, she was really kind to me, or he was really kind to me. You see, and they think that they're hooking you. This is what's coming in. I'm just a messenger. Whose calls do you avoid? You may even actually avoid these calls. I'm just a messenger. This is what it feels like. Whose calls do you avoid? And little do they know, it's like, I can see you're doing it all for show and it's an act. And I'm going to start avoiding you. Or this is what's about to happen for some of you. Or this has already happened. This is someone you avoid and block. Again, girls just want to have fun. Someone may even call you a hoe because you rejected them. This is what's coming in. I'm just a messenger. Holy cow. It's like the never-ending story. If you were given look at this. Well, look at this. Look at this bullshit. If you were given a choice to choose your manner of death, how would you choose? You're going to last a long time, my lovies, and you're going to live a peaceful and beautiful life. Fucking psychos. What the hell? What a hellhole. This is what's coming in. What a hellhole, my lovey. Some people live a hellhole. Want to kill you because you're not interested. It's like, dang. This is how you lived. This is how you've lived your whole life. You don't get your way. You want to harp. Something about Harper. You want to harm people. You don't get something about twin girls. You want to harm people because you don't get your way. You want to stalk people because you don't get your way. Dang, some people are not adults, my lovies. I don't know what adulting is. I don't know. I don't know, because my definition of adulting is like, let people live and let live. Live and let live. Speak your truth. Be your truth. Share your truth, and whoever likes your truth, they will be attracted to you. No, they want the people that are not fucking attracted to them. It's like, what the hell? Ay. All they do is lie. All they do is spy. Let's see. The Urban Tarot wanted to speak with you, but the Oracle here, this one wants to speak with you too. L'Oracle de Miroir. At some point, maybe we'll do our French channel again. We did a French video a while ago. It's going to be a lot of work for your sister friend. People, for some of you, someone's getting a third job, my lovies. Someone's getting a third job. Someone, and Spirit's asking someone, they're just getting, oh, there it is. The seed that dropped. Spirit's asking someone, especially if someone's thinking of getting a third job, and it's not like, I've always wanted to be a fashion designer, so I'm going to start designing. Or I've always wanted to, I don't know, be like an army recruit. So I'm going to start doing that and then do this on the side. Like they're adding more work to themselves. The way it came There it is. We're working through it, my lovies. We're flowing. We're working through these negative emotions, these stuck energies that cause disease. Someone's trying to get another job because they're trying to uphold like a false life. So it's like, and then it gives them an escape. So for example, if this is like a married person, they hate their life, they hate their wife or their husband, they hate their life, and they can't walk away from what they've, out of pride and their ego. They can't put their ego aside. So something about eagle, something about American eagle. So they would rather like get it's okay. They would rather get like another job to hide from their life, their work, they hide in work. Someone hides in work from their home life because they don't want to face the reality of what they don't like at home. It may be their partner. It may be the life they've built. It may be like time to just, someone's walking on stilts. Like they feel like they have to walk on eggshells or on stilts. Someone, actually the house could be dirty. So like someone could be coming home to like a really dirty house. Someone has a really dirty spouse. Someone doesn't take care of the home, but they want to also be a stay-at-home something or other. You know, stay-at-home mom, stay-at-home dad. Someone's a stay-at-home, but they don't do anything. Someone's like complaining that someone's lazy. The house is dirty. I'm seeing like if like you're walking on stilts because it's so dirty that you have to like to get above. This is the image that I have in my mind. Dang, my lovies. But someone wants to pretend like they're a housewife or a house husband. Strong housewife, but take it how it resonates. They're just milking someone dry. Another seed. I don't know. Someone wants to take their seeds and move somewhere else, but they're too much like of a coward at this particular time to accept that they're not interested in this type of life. They're not interested in this type of wife. They're not interested in this type of partner. They're not interested. A man who is, ooh, look, God is protecting you. Oh, Bombay Good. God is protecting all of this. God is protecting all of this. This is beautiful. We have friendship here. For some of you, friends in the field. And we have a gentleman here. We have a gentleman watching this, or your partner for some of you. I can tell that we are going to be friends. How did I know that as soon as I put that up, that person would leave? How did I know that? How did I know that, my lovies? For some of you, your intuition is off the roof. It's through the roof, off the roof. It's also off the roof. For some of you, a roofer is involved in a situation. Your intuition is amazing, my lovies. Spirit was giving us a lot of downloads. You could be feeling right now is the time to trust your intuition and go within. For some of you, you could be going within about your friends. For some of you, you could be going within about the people you're collaborating with. For some of you, you're in very collaborative spirits. For some of you, we have a man here and his friends, you as a gentleman and your friends, or your partner and their friends. For some of you as a gentleman, if you're trying to leave a very toxic situation, you have support from your friends. You have friends who support you, or you're going to be collaborating with a lot of friends in a situation. We have that because we do have here, look at this. So we have some type of marriage, la joie, some type of marriage, an engagement, a marriage, strong marriage energy though, that is ending, la fatalité, it is ending, a divorce, a separation, an engagement of some sort is ending. For some of you, it could be ending an engagement that you have with some type of friend or a friend group. We do have God is protecting you because God is protecting you when it comes to this engagement that you have with these friends. For some of you, you can have a plan with a group of friends to do something, and God is saying God ain't playing, so God is stopping something. We do have some type of new contract coming in that is in gestation. Fécondité, contrat, miroir magique, fatalité et joie. For some of you, there is a contract that started, again, love bombing energy has been very present. you have something new. Ace of Cups energy. There's a contract that was affected by a man and his friends, or you as a gentleman. There was a contract that was affected. It's like there was a higher level commitment, higher level engagement, something that was sincerely joyful. Everything was coming in for a reason. Or some people that came in together very joyful and sincere, and something happened right away where it ended. For some of you, the Rider-Waite. Something has to do with the Rider-Waite tarot. Something ended. Something about bone marrow, something about a transfusion or something like that. We have a protection here. For some of you, someone has some type of blood transfusion, or something has to do with someone's bone marrow issues. There's something that's going to abruptly end a contract or some type of situation, and you're going to move to another situation. For some of you, you're moving to another location. Someone's moving you. For some of you, you have to move, especially if you work. I'm seeing fire. I'm seeing these little fire trucks here, or ambulances. Something about fire prevention. This fire prevention training or hazard training. For some of you, you could be a trainer, or you could be training on fire prevention. The number 25, the number 52. The synagogue, a synagogue could be significant for you. The name Tati, the name Felicia, the name Feliciano, the name Zapata, Oaxaca, Sinaloa. The Sinaloa's coming in. I was getting the Sinaloa cartel for some. I was getting the Sinaloa cartel. I did, and I stuttered it because I'm like, the Sinaloa cartel. We got 7 of Cups. Oh, these energies. Oh, the last couple of days. When I was a child, I remember seeing this envelope. My dad used to live, it was so curious. He had that man had a double life. He didn't even have just a double life. That man had a fucking quadruple life. I didn't know who the fuck that man was. But we just got one side of him. And I remember one day we went to visit him in his little apartment in New York. So everything is coming in for a reason. So we lived in Rhode Island. We lived about 3 hours away because he said it was for our protection. And not loving us and showing up and being there and being honest and living life with us, but keeping us at a distance so he could do whatever the fuck he wanted to do. That was for our protection. So everything is coming in for a reason. People are doing hard drugs, really hard drugs. They want to poison somebody. Ay, ay, ay. So we went to visit him one day in New York. Oh, look, the little beetle. We went to visit, a punch buggy could be significant. Something about a dune buggy. We went to visit him in New York at his little apartment. We would go from time to time and spend the weekend with him. And I remember, and we would clean. My mom would go and she would clean for him and all this crap. And I remember we were cleaning his room, and I found this envelope, and I opened up this envelope, and I see this envelope full of it was like a stack. It was like a stack like this of pictures, of photos of all types of naked women, different women. I'm like, and I was trying to, as a child, I was always an observer. So I was trying to find a pattern, because I'm like, these all look like different women. These are all different women. Debauchery. Spirit gave us this yesterday, this vision. I'm like, these all look like different women. Like this was a stack like this of pictures, of photos. So photos aren't thick. It could have been, the photos could have been like that thick. So easily, if it's like a stack of that, so here we have 78, here we have 78, here we have 78. So it was like 3 tarot decks stacked together. That's almost like over 200 different women. Hi. This is what's coming in. They kidnap them and put them into prostitution and drug them. This is what's coming in. They set them up to kidnap them and then put them into prostitution, and they drug them. This is the energy. It made me fart. This is the energy. This is the inner chi. This is the energy. This is the inner chi. I never brought it up. Later in life, I think I brought it up to my mother. I never brought it up to him. I never asked him, what are those pictures about? It was in a yellow, and it was in a yellow folder. You know those yellow, the big ones? Like, it was a big yellow folder filled with pictures of all these different women. I just saw the front. I wonder if it had something on the back, like a label or something. This was coming in. Attempting to discredit you by calling you crazy. Did you find something, my lovies? Or you're about to? A group of men who are friends. Oh, look, a belief system. Hierophant, Taurus energy, a belief system of people. Spirit is blocking someone who is stalking you because they want to have wild and crazy sex for some of you. This is part of their hex work with their groups of friends, perverts, mentally disturbed, spiritually disturbed. They could get help. They could get help. There's a contract here that's ended. We have debauchery here. We have drinks, what people put in people's drinks, drugs. We have drinks here. Spirit's calling them thugs. I'm just a messenger here. This is not about Truth Nunez. People that like to place bets on people's life, on people's lives. 8 of Pentacles. They like to also cause, they could lie. Like, I'm getting people that stalk people, spy on people, 78 and 87. They lie on people, stalk people. These people pay to have people's lives destroyed. Spirit was giving us, like, so how do they make money? Like, this was all present in the preliminary. So, like, it's like, how does this get financed? Because there must be a lot of money behind this. Because how do you afford to, like, bribe people to, I don't know, have somebody fired? And then on top of that, is like, again, Spirit's giving us, like, their accounting. This is what's coming in. I'm just a messenger. Jeez. This group of, and they celebrate 3 of Cups energy. They celebrate every time they, like, get a victory. So, like, if they cause, like, a tower in someone's work, they celebrate. Because these are, like, milestones for them. Because they're trying to, like, it's like, again, it's that energy of trying to constrict someone into a corner, back someone into a corner. This is, back them into a coroner's office. This was coming in. This was coming in. They could have connections at the coroner's office. Like, these people, like, they network. This is a network. This is what's coming in. So even if, like, they do some shady shit, like, they can get away with it because they have crooked coroners, so crooked body examiners as well. This is what's coming in. Failure, Seven of Pentacles, what they invest in though, but failure. Look at this obscurity here. This failure is always interesting. Look at this. These people walking in the middle of the night, this female walking in the night, and then this man standing across the street watching her in front. This is a church as well. Something about a lightsaber. Something about an air traffic controller. I'm seeing an air traffic controller. Someone works as an air traffic controller on the ground. A plane landing in like an obscure place. Someone maybe even have access to like helicopters, planes. You know what I'm getting? A few months ago, when was this? I went out to Florida. I had an offer there. There was a female who offered me an offer there to be a Reiki master for her. But she lied about how much the pay was. It was just, I'm like, but everything happens for a reason. That night, I slept in a parking lot and I could hear like this helicopter circling. And I'm like, why is this helicopter here in the middle of this area? It's a very like expensive area. I'm like, why is this helicopter here just circling in the middle of this area? I don't know. Something about Area 51. A Queen of Swords, the painter, a Hierophant, a high-ranking officer, a woman, a seducer. Here we go with this. Someone that has a high rank in some type of organization. This person could be a political hit woman. Cruelty. Nine of Swords energy. These people are all concerned about what they've been investing in, their work. They're drinking a lot. They could be smoking a lot. They could be just like, this is really intense. Because of the communication that's coming in. Because Spirit protected something or someone and there's good news to come in. For an activist or someone who spoke on something, the activist, a researcher, someone who's been watching this organization. Spirit's been watching this organization. 7, 8, and 9. 7, 8, and 9. And with a page, we have 9/11, an emergency. Dispatcher. Ace of Discs, someone who spoke about money, the financial opportunities. A hacker, someone spoke that a hacker was paid. Or someone is being stalked. Someone has a hacker that stalks people online and gives them information. Someone spoke. These people are worried because someone spoke about someone, a hacker who tracks emails, communications. These people have people that they pay hackers to track her or track him. Take it how it resonates. So this has these people concerned as well because someone else is now researching this. Like some people did not put this together, or this was already put together. This was already kind of known. It feels like this already was known, but Eddie, this was already known. But now like something about Eddie Bauer, an expedition. Like this was already known, but now it's like closer to home. Like now, like it's like, okay, we're on the right path as to what we're researching and what we're seeing, because it's something they were lying about. It's almost like you hire a hacker. I don't know. I think this hacker's kind of in on it. Again, there's some crooked hackers in the field and others that are not so crooked. So for some, it's like a hacker who didn't know what they were being hired for. It's almost like, oh, I lost the password to my account. Can you help me access this account? And the hacker's like, I don't know if they asked that many questions. I don't know if they were just being naive. But there are other hackers that is like, it's all right. I know what you're doing. I know what you're doing. I know that you're stalking people and trying to stalk their emails and their work. Again, everything is coming in for a reason. Take it how it resonates. Something about Upwork. They hired someone on Upwork. 9 of Cups energy, ambitions, wish fulfillment, wishful thinking of a Queen of Cups, of a therapist or a sister, a daughter, a friend. And 3 of Cups, abundance, a group of females working together, and karma is here. And this hacker, this hacker. Karma is here, and then this hacker is the result of that, of this Hierophant. A hacker went to talk to an officer or a higher ranking something or other, a higher ranking authority, an authority figure. Someone could have gone to, for some of you, someone could have gone to talk to a religious Thebes, Phoebe. This hacker went to talk to a religious figure, a reverend, a higher ranking something or other in some type of organization. This could be a legal organization. We have 2 hackers. So people could have banded together to go talk to someone in a higher level position in an organization. This could be a criminal, something about a criminal defense attorney. Secretly, they did this secretly, Piscean season. Again, there's a hacker, Vince. There's a hacker in the crooked, but a hacker in the upright. Slander as well. These people slander people. Yeah, a hacker in the crooked and a hacker in the upright. Page of Swords in the crooked, Page of Swords in the upright. So we have these people that also tarnished someone's image. They went to speak secretly. They did this, but guess what's done in the secrecy? What's done in the secrecy about the money, some type of money, an offer. They lied. 7 of Swords energy. Someone also I'm getting a few different energies, so just take what resonates and leave what doesn't. I'm getting something about lying and saying that someone was a lady of the night or a gentleman of the night. Already kind of projecting out something that's not true about this person. This was a group of people, a group of men, it looks like. They wanted this to manifest. So this was part of some type of bullshit manifestation that was never going to happen. Now someone's trying to fix this situation. But these people wanted to manifest some type of violation of privacy, violation of human rights. Violetta is involved. Violation of privacy, violation of human rights. This was a group of people and a few bitter females, envious females involved in this situation. It's like setting somebody up to be kidnapped and ruining their reputation, ruining their life to justify their acts. The Wheel of... It's all right. The Wheel of Fortune, karma. I mean, it's about to be. It's I want to make someone a prostitute. So how can I make them a prostitute? And it was never going to happen. This was not in this person's destiny. There was never in this person's destiny. These people didn't know this person from a fucking hole in the wall. This is what it feels like. A Queen of Wands in the upright. This was never in this person's destiny. A public defender. Someone's going to get a public defender. This female's going to get a public defender. 8 of Swords, some type of interference. These people are going to prison. There's prison energy here. 8 of Swords energy here. And having valor to stand up for to defend oneself. I don't know. It looks like somebody's going to be working with a lawyer or a public defender. Someone's going to be working with a public defender. And they're going to have valor, and God is behind them. So God is supporting this. We have 777 energy. We have 777 energy. Stalkers, they stalk this person online, or they stalk people online as well. Eileen. Ooh. They stalk people online. Ace of Cups energy. Four of Pentacles. Queen of Swords, who pays people. She pays as work. Truce. Six of Cups in the past. Ten of Swords. They ruined someone. They ruined a Temperance angel. The Devil. A fallen angel. A crew of fallen angels. This is the work that they do. This is the work they do. They were celebrating, like, confused, because Spirit was never going to let them do whatever they wanted to do. They were, like, celebrating milestones. This is what I'm getting, is like, yes, we got that person to lose that job. Yes, we got that person to lose that contract. Yes, we got that person to... This is what they were celebrating. This is the quality of their... These are the quality of their thoughts. This is what these people were celebrating. I am just a messenger here. This is a family. I'm just a messenger here. This is what they were celebrating. Delusionals. I told you, crazy ass energy is in the field, and you're healing. You have your soul tribe for some of you. You have support from your family. Queen of Pentacles, you're healing. There's a change when it comes to something that has to do with a pathway, a Gemini energy. Knight of Swords coming in quickly to communicate something about an ending, a death in the past. Someone tried to hide a death as well. Five of Swords energy, but there's good communication to come in, or something that happened with a death and someone tried to hide something about a death, and someone's going to communicate something that has to do with a revelation that was made about a death. For some of you, if you are some type of like channeler energy, protect yourselves, my lovies. Protect your community. Thank God every day for your love. Thank God every day for your gifts. Thank God every day that you get to do this work. Listen to your soul, my lovies. Listen to your heart as well for some of you. I'm getting that song. Listen to your heart when it's calling for you. Doobie doobie doo. But for some of you, you could have shared something that revealed something about a death. That helps to solve something about a death. It's like a murder mystery type of energy. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. We're getting a few different energies. Or for some of you, you receive some type of enlightenment about a death through speaking. You spoke on something. You spoke on something to a crowd, to your community. You shared something. And it brought positive changes. It brought karma in. And then luck. Luck was on your side. And no, none of you are suicidal. No, none of you are suicidal. None of you have false idols. I'm saying this for a reason. You are not suicidal and you don't have false idols. And neither does your sister friend. And neither is your sister friend. I'm not. Ace of Cups. I love myself too much. You love yourself too much. You have too much self-love. If you have this energy, you don't have suicidal thoughts. You know why? Doesn't matter how much people try to project bullshit onto you. You will never kill yourself. You will never kill yourself. And I'm not talking about, do you get what I'm talking about? For some of you, you get what I'm talking about. I'm not talking in the physical sense. You will never, you have repented. They will never repent. You already have. They're hellbent. So Spirit has to take care of them. But you know your love. How deep is your love? Yours is the ocean. Forget the ocean. Something out of the ocean. Yours is the infinite source of love. It comes from your soul. You are a child of God. Six of Cups energy, innocence, pleasure, things that are in your soul. Six of Cups energy, things that are in your soul. You can't fake it. You can't fake love because you're also a healer. You're a star. You follow your divine light. And healer takes a lot of forms. There are painters that could be healers. There are musicians that are healers or poison people.